going? Are you coming over? Come on, babe.
What should we call him, Prince or King?
I don't know. The two people that are studying are suggesting it'd be interesting to call him some Beothic name or something like that. Lots of Beothic history in our area, but here he comes for you. Now you talk to him there, Clooney. I think it makes a difference if he's got a new voice to hear. He can hear you underwater.
Come see us, boy. That's it.
Come give Clooney a good look. There's someone new to see you.
Come give us that bubble bath. Here he is right under the boat now, look.
Yeah. First time we came out. Just like that. Say hi to Clooney. Come on over. Oh, it'd be perfect if you just get a bit closer because the water's nice and calm.
Come this way.
I find it usually heads away. Yesterday he gave me a big spray when he came on.
He gone down this time, though.
He's going right under you there. He's going to have a good look at you now, Clooney. Look at this. Hey, hey.
Come back.
Here it is, Sunday the 5th day of our visit from the Beluga Whale. And already we're attracting quite a crowd to come and see him. Best tie on Don's boat.
Yeah. First edition of Talk to the Town for the new 1999-2000 season. We're sitting here on the water and we're here for a special reason. There's a little whale in our harbor here in Kings Point, and we've got some people in town that's brought some notoriety with them because of who they are. And they're Kathy Kinsman on my right here, and she's the director and founder of Whale Stewardship Project, and Pam Danter. She's a volunteer research assistant on my left. And they're going to tell us a little bit about what they're doing here. Thanks for coming out to the boat with us this afternoon.
You're very welcome. Glad to be here.
Now, that was big names and big titles. Exactly what does that mean, and what does a founder of a whale research project mean?
Well, the founder is basically because I started the Whale Stewardship Project for a little beluga whale just like the one that's here in Kings Point. And that little whale arrived in Guysborough, Nova Scotia in 1993 and stayed there for 6 years. And that little whale, as an adult, actually left just in the spring of '99. And we were searching for this whale called Wilma, and some people actually in Middle Arm saw the report on the news and called us and said, we have a whale just like this one. And so I came to Newfoundland right away to see if this little whale here that's now moved from Middle Arm to Kings Point was in fact Wilma. And no, it's a completely unique individual whale, just 2 years old.
Now, we're talking about Wilma, which was in Nova Scotia. Have we named this whale area yet?
No, not really. Now I have a name that I call him, but that could be adopted or something else could be chosen for this whale.
When you come out on the water, do you call him by name?
No, I don't really call him by name. It's just the name that I use to refer to him. It's actually quite interesting. Do you want to hear it?
We'd like. I was hoping you'd tell us.
I call him Kuus.
And meaning?
It's Kuus, and it's a Beothic word meaning luminary. And actually, David and Linda from Kings Point Pottery found this name for me because I was asking for a word that had some special meaning. And to me, this has extremely special meaning because it's the word means luminary from the word moon in Beothuk. And of course, Beothuk are the natives that were exterminated in Newfoundland. And so kind of as a tribute to those people, I think it would be a great name for him, just to remember that all whales are now threatened by so many things that we humans are doing, and that hopefully we have the will to protect them and save them from the same kind of annihilation that happened to the Beothuk people.
Now, talking about protection, we won't forget that Pam is sitting over there. We'll get her involved a little later. But one of the most important things that we should let the people know, if this whale continues to stay around here, some of the things we need to do to protect it. Can you tell us?
Yeah, sure. There's a number of things that we can do, and while he's in the company of humans here, basically in a harbor that we share with him, we can be really extra careful, particularly on boats. Basically what that means is that when approaching the whole region, just slow down to no wake speed and come into your mooring at a slow, steady pace. Try not to make any sharp or abrupt changes in direction or in speed. That way, if the whale is around and you certainly don't happen to see him, or even if you do happen to see him and he's close to your boat, he can kind of position himself so he doesn't get injured. It's those abrupt changes in speed and direction that of a boat that can really severely injure the whale.
Now let's switch to Pam, because she seems to be over there with a video camera waiting to shoot. I guess that's in case he comes surface, right?
Yes, it is.
Now, as an assistant, must be a very interesting job to chase around a woman like this that's studying whales.
I'm actually chasing the whale with her. I'm not chasing her.
But this must be a very interesting job.
It is. It's really fascinating. By profession, I am a wildlife researcher. And so I just happened to have the summer off, and I jumped at the chance to volunteer with Kathy's project.
And that must be a great thing, to come to Newfoundland, if no other reason.
Exactly. I don't want to leave.
So how have you been finding the people in Middle Arm and Kings Point, Ratner Brook area since you've been here?
They're wonderful. We can't believe how gracious the people here are. We've been invited into everyone's homes. Everyone's just been so generous and really caring about the whale, which is really nice to see.
And I guess you've been fed a lot, you're getting a lot of grub to eat.
We are. I think I have gained a few pounds since I've been here.
Well, we won't go on those things. But now let's see, Pam, why did you decide to become involved in something like this?
Well, as I said before, by profession I am a wildlife researcher, and I work in television, documentaries and that kind of thing. And it was a great opportunity to study beluga whale up close.
Now, work in television, and we're here as volunteers in television. So while you're in town, the possibility of getting some knowledge from you, picking your brains for a few minutes, is that possible?
Absolutely, but I think you guys are doing a great job.
Well, there's always a professional out there that we can pick and get new ideas from. So while you're in town, we invite you to come by. You've already been in the studio.
Yes, I have.
But you come by some afternoon or evening when you take that break that she was talking about.
She doesn't give me any breaks.
Oh, well, we'll have to make that arrangement. Anyway, for the benefit of the people out there, what is the purpose of following these type of whales and dolphins?
Well, I think this particular situation, it's very, very unusual for a juvenile beluga to be on his own like this. And they are an endangered species. Some populations are endangered. So I think it's very, very interesting to just study his behavior, if it does differ from whales in pods, which of course it would. And I think the more we know about these situations, probably the more we can protect them in the future.
And I thought by coming out here and sitting on the water today and bringing you two ladies with me that we might have the whale jumping over our boat or something, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to come around. When we rowed out here, he was right tight to the boat, and all of a sudden he disappeared.
Right.
I wonder, did I have anything to do with it?
Only you know for sure. No, no, actually, I think the main thing to remember for everyone enjoying this program and wanting to come out to see the whale is that first and foremost, he's a wild animal. He's not trained, he's not a pet, he's not to be controlled in any way. He makes choices every moment of his day, and his life is very varied. He feeds, he rests, he socializes. That's when he's choosing to come and visit us. And then sometimes he just is playful, just on his own. And all of those things are really wonderful, remarkable things to be able to witness. And I think the most important thing is for each of us to keep very realistic expectations about what we're going to experience with this whale. I know that some people may have already had the experience of being very, very up close and personal with this whale. And we must keep that as his choice and not force ourselves on him. That will happen when he chooses to do so, but don't expect it to happen every time. Just really, really make an effort to enjoy him no matter what he's doing.
Now, he spent quite a long time in the Middle Arm area. Have you figured out yet why he left Middle Arm and came to Kings Point?
No, actually, we really don't know why for sure, but we do know that that he does tend to be attracted to the sound of boat motors. We're not happy about that, but we don't have a lot of control over it except to suggest that when people come into the area, slow down and then turn off the motor if you're here to see the whale. But there is a boat that comes daily from Middle Arm and comes to the fiberglass plant to do the boat building. And it's possible that this little whale may have followed that boat at least part way and then kind of came the rest of the way on his own.
Now, I understand when you actually missed the whale in Middle Arm, you guys had quite an experience looking for him. How did you come across him up here?
Yeah, that's fun. The first morning that we noticed him missing from Middle Arm, we actually went to Nippers Harbor because he had left Middle Arm once before and gone to Nippers Harbor for a few days and then returned. So we went there first just to give people a heads up and say, keep your eye open for this little whale to return. But we decided we won't wait for that because he could be anywhere. So we wanted to continue the search. And we had also, in deciding where we were going to go next to search, well, we had also seen the beautiful work of Linda and David at the pottery, at Kings Point Pottery, and decided, well, that's the ideal place to go. We'll go up there and maybe we'll see the whale, but we'll certainly see the pottery and get a couple of pieces for ourselves. And so we came up here and we did a tour of the boat building, and we were done, and we were just leaving the bay, and the fellows from the boat building saw the whale right up close to them, and they came speeding out right after us in a speedboat and said, "Your whale's back there."
And you've been here pretty much ever since?
And yes, we have. Yes, we have.
It's coming that time of the year too when it's getting closer to the winter and the ice freeze up. If this whale decides to stay around here for a while, what preparations is going to be made to keep it and try and keep it alive?
Well, first of all, we will definitely, the whale has our commitment, the community has our commitment to do absolutely as much as we possibly can for enhancing his chances for survival. I understand from speaking with knowledgeable residents about this area that the ice starts in at the head of the bay and gradually moves out as it gets colder. So probably what will happen is the little whale will stay where the water's open And so the ice will probably push him out. He won't stay inside if there's open water just down the bay a little ways.
Well,
Keep some ice open.
I can pretty much speak for the area. We're probably one of the best giving areas. Well, I
Yes.
think Newfoundland has been rated pretty high in the giving. So if that is necessary, you're guaranteed to get it here in Kings Point. And I think Terry's shaking his head, yeah? So Terry is committing to that. And if nobody else shows up, Terry is guaranteed to be there.
Okay, great.
Now, thanks, ladies. And if there's ever you're here for any length of stay and you ever need our channel for any reason, I will say that we'll always be there.
Oh, thank you very much.
As long as there's no holidays involved.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thanks again, Nell. And hopefully you've enjoyed this. And for anybody who hasn't seen the whale, we'll include a few clips that we've gotten borrowed from the ladies, because they've got some and we've got some ourselves. So we'll have some involved in this for you to see right up for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Tune in next week. See you then.
Oh, sweet.
He likes that raft with his nails in it.
Oh, Jeff touched it. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, it's That's good.
The word Kuus really intrigues me because it means, well,
No.
Pretty playful, yeah.
What's that raft, yeah?
that's the name I like for him. Because it has, it's just funny.
He likes it.
Oh my gosh.
Don't jiggle.
I'm trying not to. This is so funny. No. Yeah, that's all she cares about. Full belly. Oh my gosh. It's just sitting there with his head up. Oh, he's so amusing.
We should just give him some space.
drift ashore eventually.
Keep worried now because that's what I was making it away from.
Well, you know when he's finished with it.
Yeah, he'll leave.
No, it'll wash on the shore.
Yeah.
No! Kingy, come up. Kingy. It's over on the other side somewhere now. Oh, he's right there, look. He's right there. Oh yeah, right close to me. Close to me. Oh.
There you go. There you go. What are you doing?
Kingy, come visit. Kingy. Stick around. There you go. Beautiful.
Way down, look.
Now he's sticking to the boat. Yeah, he's sticking to the boat. Hi, Kingy.